What does an English nanny, cool cat, and a flying car all have in common? This one isn't hard, people. Hey guys, what's up? As you can see, I'm wearing my Mickey ears that I got in Disney World last year when I was down there. See? Look at the Mickey ears, aren't they cool? This is from their 40th anniversary celebration, but I'm not here to talk about my Mickey ears, per se. What I am here to talk about today is the passing of legendary Disney composer. Let's take a look back at the Sherman Brothers' vast history at Disney and at other companies as well. The Sherman Brothers, along with his brother, Robert Sherman, got their start at Disney in 1961 with the Haley Mills classic, The Parent Trap, with the catchy little number, Let's Get Together. In 1963, the Sherman Brothers composed their first animated feature for Disney, my all-time favorite animated Disney classic of all time, The Sword and the Stone. Here's a little taste of the classic The Sword and the Stone with the memorable Higlights Figgidus. After The Sword and the Stone, in 1964, the Sherman Brothers got their name known with Disney with the Academy Award-winning score and songs of Mary Poppins. Who can forget a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down?
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine.
Or Chim Chim Cheree.
Chimney, chim, chimney, chim, chim, cheree. A sweep is as lucky can be.
Or, of course, the most famous Disney song of all time, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Try saying that 5 times fast.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
With the success of Mary Poppins, the Sherman Brothers continued on to work with their next film, 1967's The Jungle Book. Everybody knows the swingin' King of the Jungle, Louie, with I Wanna Be Like You.
Oh, ooby-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you.
After the success of The Jungle Book, the Sherman Brothers continued on with a slew of other Disney hits as well as non-Disney hits. Some of their non-Disney hits included 1968's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the story of a flying car written by James Bond author Ian Fleming, also starring Dick Van Dyke. Many people consider Chitty Chitty Bang Bang to be a Disney film, when in reality it is. After Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the Sherman Brothers returned to Disney to score the now famous Aristocats, and of course, everybody knows where it's at, because everybody wants to be a cat.
Wants to be a cat. Hallelujah, everybody wants to be.
The Sherman Brothers' work continued far into the 70s with my all-time favorite live-action film of all time, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Bedknobs and Broomsticks also won the Sherman Brothers an Academy Award for Best Song for The Age of Not Believing.
Rush around in hopeless circles, searching everywhere.
It also has such wonderful tunes as The Beautiful Briny Sea,
bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea.
In 1973, they composed the score and songs for Charlotte's Web for Paramount, starring Debbie Reynolds, Paul Lynde, and Henry Gibson. Here's a taste of one of my favorite songs from the film, Charlotte's Web.
Fragile and magical shadows silently start to appear.
The Sherman Brothers' last outing at Disney was in 1977 for the classic The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, though years earlier that they had done the score for the various featurettes that made up the film. Of course, everybody knows where Pooh Bear and the rest of the gang deep in the 100-acre wood, where Christopher Robin played.
Winnie the Pooh, tubby little tubby, all stuffed with fluff, he's winged.
And who can forget about the wonderful thing about Tiggers?
Things about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. The tops are made out of rubber, the bottoms are made out of spring.
They also composed one of my favorite Winnie the Pooh songs, Heffalumps and Woozle.
A heffalump or woozle is very confused. A heffalump or woozle's very sly.
Did you know that these two brothers not only composed such great hits that you've heard so far, but they also composed 2 songs for 2 legendary Disney attractions. One being the iconic and catchy It's a Small World After All.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
They're also responsible for the Enchanted Tiki Room.
In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the birds sing the word and the flowers.
Richard Sherman will be deeply missed, but his music will live on in these countless Disney hits. Along with his brother, Robert, these two made up an excellent pair and composed many countless Disney memories for generations of old and new.
Feed the birds tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag.